Well, good Saturday morning and welcome to Barking Bird. Hey, it is a bright sunny day out. It is beautiful, except that it's 44 degrees. My goodness, I may just freeze and break. I don't know. Anyway, there's a number of yard sales out there today. None of them look particularly promising. I'm saying that to unjinx myself. It seems like when I say that some look good, that, well, none are. So we'll see if that helps. I could probably keep going all day long with the yard sales that are out there. I'll probably only go for 3 or 4 hours today, though. We're going to get out there, as you've heard me say again and again and again, probably ad nauseum. It's all about persistence. You got to get out there and keep going. So we went and we picked up our Egg Normous burrito. We got our cup of coffee. Let's go hit some yard sales.
Morning.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. You frozen yet?
Not yet.
I am.
Got this little propane heater right here to keep you nice.
Oh, you see, you're the smart one.
First time I've ever put little disposable bottles in it, to try it out. I've always had a hose hooked to it. I didn't want to go drag a tank on it, so I just got the little ones out and try it out.
Yeah, be interesting to see how long that lasted, huh?
Yeah, we were talking about going camping like at the Swanee or somewhere on the river. There's no, there's no power there or anything, so you have to have a gas heater.
I still have another stack though, but for like.
I've never tried it on a little bottle. I'm kind of curious to see how long it would burn, I've did the calculations on it a few times, but you never really know.
How long the calculations say it should last?
Well, on medium it should last about 8 hours. On high, I think it's like 4 hours. On
That's not
low,
bad.
I think it'll last like 12 or 14. I forget exactly, but
That's easier than hauling those big tanks around.
right. If you're only going to use it for one night, I mean, 2 little bottles will be all you really need. But
Yeah.
I've got the hose.
Well, there's another solution to that though.
Don't go.
You don't go camping when it's this cold.
Right. That's the best time to me, because I'm not out there sweating my ass off, no air conditioning.
How are you? Good. Having fun yet? Yeah. Hello. How much for the PS2?
$20.
Pardon me?
20.
20? Does it work, do you know?
It does.
When's the last time it was set up?
2 months ago they tried it, it didn't work.
Is there a table I can set this on? Can I set this on your table over here? Actually, on this box here, it'd be fine. This is fine right here. I just don't get down to the ground very well.
I know. I think it was Thanksgiving when they played the last time.
Stuffed in there pretty good.
Probably used the most 4 times.
Wow.
plug in there and we can check if you want.
It's fine. It's fine. What is?
That's a dash camera.
Oh, okay. I've got one of those that I haven't hooked up yet.
That's a different.
The same thing, but it's more storage inside.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Thank you. Actually, let me. How much for the Cricket?
This one?
Yeah,
$10.
$10.
Yes.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that. That makes it virtually impossible to say no.
Sorry, Nida. Sorry, I think.
That's all right. How much for that?
This, the
Yeah.
printer,
Yeah.
it's $10.
$10. Okay. Does it work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's work, but it maybe it needs the needles. There is
Mhm.
needle here.
أشياء العيوبة أبدا
Okay.
لا.
I don't know enough about it to know what that.
Yeah, it's print letters and stuff, and you can stick it on the glass or
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
t-shirt.
No, I know what it does. I don't know much about the operation of them.
So you buy it as is.
Yeah, yeah. You have power supply in there, cord. Yep.
Everything, the stands, and here is the tools, the keyboards. Here's
When's the
two-
last time
two
it was
keyboards.
used?
It's like 2 years.
Okay. What is?
It's keyboards.
Oh, keyboards.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
keyboard. It's two. I don't know. They are in the same one, I think.
Okay.
Here's one for
Oh,
this
okay.
and one for
Mhm.
this with the flash.
Oh,
Memory
okay.
card.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. For $10, I guess I have to take that.
Really.
There you go. Thank you. Hello. How you doing? I'm good. I'm a little cold, but I'm good.
I know. We've got a lot of BB guns.
Oh my goodness, I guess you do.
Yeah, she's a hobbyist.
This is more than a hobbyist.
Yeah, you're right. It is. And it was my husband.
I think it's an addiction at this point.
Yeah, I think you're right. You are absolutely
I
right.
think we should tell everybody that it's your hobby, Mom.
Oh, you think? Oh, okay.
That makes for a much better story.
Oh, it
Yeah.
does. Annie Oakley.
My mom was an NRA sharpshooter at a young age.
Oh,
I never saw her hold a gun, but
Oh, my. Well, she obviously could.
well, apparently, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It almost makes me want to buy one. I got nothing I'd do with them though.
Oh, no. My husband loved to plink, what he called plink. He would set up a target in his backyard and he would practice because he was a pretty good shot too.
Yeah.
He loved to do that.
And that's what they do. Plink,
Oh, yeah.
plink.
Plink. Plink plink with pellet guns and
I did a lot of that when I was a kid. A Daisy BB gun.
yes, and we got the empty box for a Daisy pellet rifle, and I cannot figure out which one goes in it. They all look so similar to me. That's the empty box right there. I set it there in hopes that somebody could identify it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one goes with this.
Yeah, we'd go. I grew up in Reno, Nevada, and we'd me and a friend out in the desert. We'd go out in the desert.
Oh
and
yeah.
We'd find pieces of cardboard on the ground. We'd flip them up, and there'd be 2 or 3 scorpions underneath it.
Oh yes. Mm.
And the scorpion wouldn't live much longer.
No, I'm sure they wouldn't.
Yeah.
And those things are nasty. They have a nasty sting.
All right, welcome back. It is actually a few days later, and it is cold out here. It was in the low 30s last night at this house. It is not quite that cold right now. Thank goodness we had the heater on. We've had the heater on for a few days now. But the yard sales were okay. I actually didn't think they were that good, and well, they might not have been that good. But when I went back over the numbers, and it depends on a couple of different things here. But either way, it was not a complete loss by any stretch. Let's get into what we found. We found this Cricut machine. There it is. It is an older model Cricut machine. If you can see that. The model number is, where did it go? It is the CREX01. It looks like it's in good shape. I have not plugged it in. I'm told it works. You know how I go with that. It either does or it doesn't. It came with some extras there. There's some tools for working with it. There's some vinyl. There is a couple of extra keypads. This particular model uses keypads. We paid $10 for it, and it should bring about 60. In addition to that, let me see. We've got some golf clubs, of course. You probably saw those on the video already. The best one of those is probably this driver. It is the Cobra Speed LD. See right there. We do have a little bit of scrape on the top here. That's going to devalue it a little bit. I might be able to do a little something with that. It does have it has a stiff flex shaft on it. Tour AD, I don't think that's the standard Cobra, but anyway, it ought to bring about $50. I'm saying we paid $20 for all this golf stuff here, so I'm assigning that one a value of $5. Same with this driver. This is the King Cobra 440 SZ. It has a regular flex shaft in it. Oh, wait a minute. It's also got this little thing in it right here. That's not good. Okay, that one is coming off our list as far as value goes. There we go. So that will be a donation to the First Tee. We got this Olimar Tri-Metal. It unfortunately has a scuff mark there too. And it is not worth much anyway. It's, we're giving that a $5 purchase value. It is a 3-wood. It will go for about $15, or it may end up just being another donation. We got a bunch of Cobra oversize irons. It's almost a complete set. It's missing the 5-iron. The shafts are not good. Actually, that may just be dirt. This is the one that's going to have some value. This is the pitching wedge. I haven't actually gone through it club by club. The pitching wedge, we give that a $5 value. It'll sell for about $20. The rest of them, we're just going to give a 0 purchase value. Actually, I guess we'll give them a $5 purchase value since we took that other one off there. And I'm going to guess about $60 on those. They actually may be worth more than that. They might be $15 each, and over a period they may come back. The kind of fun one with this though is this King Cobra staff bag. We're going to try to take a picture. This should clean up pretty well. You can see it there along with a lot of the mess that I've got out here on the porch. Assuming that cleans up pretty well, the only comp on eBay for that specific model was $130. I'm going to give that a value of $100. It is a leather bag. It is actually, other than being really, really, really dirty, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. I checked some of the zippers, they worked. It's going to take a lot of work to get that thing in sellable condition, but for $100 I'll do that. So depending on that and how much we can actually get out of those other King Cobra irons really depends on how good of a day this was. And we won't know that until we give that a go. And then, last thing here, a PS2, still in the box. It is used. It's unusual to have the box still. But, excuse me. Sorry, I was about to sneeze there. It is unusual to still have that box. That thing is practically new. They say it's been used about 4 or 5 times. When I look at it, it looks like that's the case. I haven't plugged it in yet, though. I don't know if it's even going to work. But I do assume that it will, in which case it should bring about $100. We got a couple of games with that, too. SOCOM Combined Assault and Mortal Kombat Armageddon. We also got a movie, Taken. I don't know if those have any, well, I know that the video games don't have a whole lot of value. They will probably go with that. I'll probably bundle some other PS2 games. I've got a bunch of those with it. And we'll get, like I say, we'll get about $100. When I look at that a little closer with the games, it may go for a bit more based on its condition. But just with what we just talked about, we spent $50 and it'll be worth about $405 after I take that broken club out of there. That's a decent day. That ain't crushing it, but that's about where they need to be. If they were all like that, I'd probably be pretty happy. I wouldn't get excited, I wouldn't get down, and well, life would be good. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe. If there's any questions, comments, complaints, please let me know. And we'll see you next time. Bear down.